There are 10 Spider-Man movies. If you want to watch them all, I'm going to list all of them by series and order of release date. First up, we have 2002's Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire as Peter Parker. This movie shows you how Peter Parker becomes Spider-Man. It's an origin story with the Green Goblin as the villain. Next up, we have Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man loses his power and his love life is in trouble. The villain here is Doc Ock or Dr. Octopus. By the way, if you guys are looking for movie recommendations, make sure you give me a follow. So after Spider-Man 2, the series comes to an end with Spider-Man 3. This one's not as good as the first two, but it's not a bad watch. Spider-Man has to face a new Green Goblin, the Sandman, and Venom in this movie. 5 years later, we start with a new series, The Amazing SpiderMan. This one stars Andrew Garfield. It's a reboot, another origin story, but with the Lizard as the villain and Gwen Stacy as his love interest. After that, we have The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Electro is the villain here, and sadly, this series comes to an end. Up next, we enter the Tom Holland era with SpiderMan Homecoming. Another Spider-Man reboot, but this one takes place in the MCU with Tony Stark as his mentor and the Vulture as the villain. After that, we have Spider-Man Far From Home. Peter Parker goes on a school trip to Europe where he has to fight Mysterio. Next up, we have Spider-Man No Way Home. This one brings all three Spider-Mans and past villains from another universe into one. That's it for the live-action movies. Next up, we enter the animated movies. The SpiderVerse saga with Miles Morales. Spider-Man Into the SpiderVerse. This is a movie that no one asked for, but just about everyone is happy it was made. The last one is Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, a sequel that might be better than the first film. And that's all 10 Spider-Man movies. A new Tom Holland Spider-Man movie is set to release in July 2026, and there is no release date yet on Beyond the Spider-Verse, but it is in the works. Let me know which ones you haven't watched and which one's your favorite. And if you enjoyed the video, follow for more.